since I grew up in Denmark and lived there for 16 years, and automatically sport is a major part of life. Soccer was the very first thing I got involved with, and then I had a friend who was involved with wrestling and another friend who was involved with boxing, so I decided to try those two out. Have to admit though, boxing only lasted one night and didn't like the way it felt being hit, and ended up with a bloody nose, and decided that was not the sport for me. The officiating part in wrestling, for example, just came step by step. Yet I needed somebody to help out in another aspect, so I helped out there. In terms of officiating status, I kept rising and rising, and I finally achieved the national status. So that aspect of building has always been part of what I like to do. It's giving back, and it's making better for other people to come. One of my most notable achievements is obviously the first day I stepped on the mats at the Olympics. It's a goal that I had sort of set years and years ago, but I really didn't think I had a chance of achieving it. But I sort of remember stepping up on the mat and looking around and going, wow, just can't believe that I'm here. And it was an eerie feeling almost, because the whole place, as far as I was concerned, was deadly quiet, because I didn't hear a thing. I just stood there and enjoyed that moment. One of the biggest accomplishments for the Commonwealth Games, I think, for the sport of wrestling, I think we put the sport of wrestling on the map for Canada at that particular event. And nobody really realized, what did it. And I do, because I kind of orchestrated it. But what we got television coverage every night, and even to the point where they went overboard, even to the point that I think it was Spy Williams who said, I don't care, I'm being told not to stay with wrestling, but I'm staying. It's an exciting place to be. The legacy that I think I like to have is just somebody who made the sport better. And who worked for sport, and also worked for providing opportunities for everybody to participate. That's all I really want out of sport. And to be inducted into the Creators Victoria Sport Hall of Fame, and it's a great honor to be recognized by the people in your hometown. And especially since when you realize that wrestling is not a huge sport in our community. So for folks to take the time out and recognize what I've done, and thereby also recognizing our sport, is just terrific.